Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And that's why a lot of the time I find when I go into their court sometimes they can't really understand what I'm saying. Like they look at me like, what's this guy saying? It's because they're in person and I'm there as a man. You know what I mean?
Well, like I had I had to do that when Bali went to court because he kept saying he was a man, and they kept saying it's the person known as, and he kept saying he's a man. It's like, is the man a person? That's like, oh shit. It's like they were like, fine, if the person is failing, will not appear at this time, they were like, when's the next date on the docket? It's like, oh hell no, I'm jumping up, and I'm going to say no. The person known as Bali, man, it is here. I said, I ain't playing this effing game. I said, I am not coming back to New England, man, in 3 months, 6 months. I ain't doing it. We're getting it done today. So we jumped up. I jumped up, and I said, can I aid and assist this court? And they're like, who the hell are you? And I said, I'm from the United States. I'm here to aid and assist the court, blah, blah, blah. And then I just basically said, he is a person. There is the person that was Ballyman in court today. And I said, but I said to the I think, I'm trying to remember what her title was. But she was the lady.
Magistrate. Oh, no, she was a legal advisor, probably.
I don't know. Bali probably knows what her title was. But
maybe a legal advisor. If it was a magistrate court, she'd be a legal advisor. She's the one
that advised the magistrate.
She was the clerk of the court.
Well, there was a judge that sat up high, and then the magistrate sat on the lower level. And then she
clerk.
Yeah, so she was either a court clerk or she was somebody. But all I remember is when I said, he is a person. But the only problem is he's not a person within your legal society. I said, and I said, you're not following me, are you? I said, okay, a person is a man who owes a duty and an obligation, to society. And if he fails within those duties or obligations within that society may impose upon him. I said, the only problem is he does not believe that he is a person within the legal society. He is in a society, but it's not the legal society. And this is a legal matter that's before the court today. And this court has no jurisdiction over the man. Yes, they have jurisdiction over the person, but he's here to inform the court that he is not that person. So the lady's like, oh, okay, I'll go and tell the judge all this. And I said, and tell him I wrote a law dictionary. So there's no, so he just doesn't think I'm just some crackpot,
You know what the problem is I've experienced, yeah? Like, when you try to pull them fast ones, what they do, they say, okay, then you're not the person. They dismiss your case, and then 2 days later, the police are
there's a few of them on the YouTube. You'll see loads of them where they say, no, I'm not the person, and then instantly they move straight in and say, brilliant, so you're not here, we'll send an arrest warrant, and don't know who the hell you are, and they'll just throw your case out.
But you are there in person, but not a person to the legal society. I am a person to a society, but not to your society, and this is a legal matter.
You've got to give your definition.
The legal society. I'm not a person within the legal society, and if you give me a chance, I'll explain it to the court today. And like I said, the judge knows what I'm doing.
I get what you're saying, but I need to work out how to move the claim in it. That I'm up to everything, but it's just moving this claim. I've gone to the